So I'm remaking this video due to the audio game messed up. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So today, guys, we're taking a look at Lucas Patrick versus Cody Ford in the preseason debuts. And listen, at the end of the day, is this going to be perfect because we're going against second-team guys? No. But this is a good understanding of how everything shook out. So starting off right away, that's where Lucas Patrick is. For dreaming the world, there is Lucas Patrick. He is at the right guard position. And for this first quarter, it's going to be Lucas Patrick. For the second quarter, it's Cody Ford. Starting off right away, not bad. Now, this is a run play, so things happening a little bit faster. But you can see, for the most part, he's holding his own. Doing a pretty good job one-on-one with that D tackle right there. And, of course, the ball is not being ran to his side, which does kind of make it a little bit easier for this context, where, the guy's not going to peel off and get the guy. So, I think for a first snap with the Bengals, looked pretty good. Didn't see anything concerning there, kind of just one-on-one, whatever. Next play later, 2nd down and 5 here. Now, we did run a lot in this, first and second quarter, so this is going to, be a little bit less pass blocking snaps than we want to. But right here, you can see one-on-one against the defender, doing a pretty good job. Going ahead and a little bit hands to the face, though. That might have very close to hands to the face. Look at the guy's helmet. It goes up a little bit. That could be hands to the face. Now, if Joe would have held this ball a little bit longer, it looks like on that play, Lucas Patrick was getting beat. He would eventually have gotten beat. You could see the defender kind of getting the inside leverage on Lucas Patrick, and that potentially would have been a sack on the play. So, we're playing what ifs right now, but the guy eventually was going to get past Lucas Patrick. Next play later, again, one-on-one, not bad. Pass blocking snap right here. Guy goes straight through and gets to the quarterback. So, go straight through Lucas Patrick here. Lucas Patrick just trying to get him. I'm not sure if Lucas didn't understand the system here. I think he thought he was going to try to pass this guy off to maybe the running back or maybe the right tackle. I don't know. But this is the worst situation you ever want to be at quarterback, is looking back at a defender who's running straight at your quarterback. This right here is an embarrassing snap for Lucas Patrick, because this is what gets your quarterback killed. Okay? If that's Myles Garrett or TJ Watt, guess what? Joe Burrow, we're talking about some potential serious injuries. That, I guess, again, was just miscommunication. He didn't understand. The guy was, he was supposed to push the guy off to somebody else. He was supposed to block the guy. Maybe someone else messed up on the play, and they just simply did not get the play. Right here, he is in the second level a little bit, blocking. So, looking pretty good in this run play. Really holds his guy and holds his own. The tackling the guy there could have been considered holding to a certain degree, but I think they just fell, so good no call by the refs. Right here, we're going to see him as a pulling guard. So, this is a quick pass to the left-hand side. It's a screen pass. It's a wide receiver screen, bubble screen. The point of it is to let the guys in so that you can throw a screen pass over their heads and they can catch the ball in the backfield there and, get some yardage. So, that's a screen pass. The point of the play is to let the guys in. Next play later. Play action pass here. And you can see right here, again, kind of in limbo area right here. He's waiting for someone to block. This is not uncommon, and there's really no problem with that at all. That's just kind of how some formations go. If they blitz 3 people, 4 people, you might double team, push guys to a certain area. Lucas Patrick becomes a man on the island waiting to see if anyone, free comes in. Right here, for the most part, looks pretty good. It ends up just being, that little pocket right there, the little wedge right there, and doesn't look like it's too bad. Now, he does get pushed. The whole offensive line's getting pushed back into Joe. That happens over time. That's not something that really is uncommon. If you go against someone like TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, you're going to get pushed back into your quarterback eventually. You can't obviously block forever. 2nd down and 1 here. This is when, closing in on when Lucas Patrick makes his biggest error of the game. So this is just a run play here. And again, I said it before, worst thing you could ever do as a lineman is look at the defender who is going and getting the quarterback. I mean, not quarterback, but in this play, the running back, right? So he's supposed to block his guy, misses it, lets him go, and now he's staring at a guy who is going to chase his running back. Worst case scenario you could ever be in right there. All right, 1st and goal. I think this is the play that ends up being the mistake by Lucas Patrick. And actually, kind of did not realize that guy fell down. And this is not the play, actually. So right here, he actually is in the double team versus one player. It's kind of hard to see. He's actually the guy in the on the right. It's like 2 players combined, it looks like. But he's actually the guy on the right. And he's only in a double team there. Now, he splits off that double team, and he's going to try to help Amarius Mims here. This is the play he messed up. Okay, good. So he's going to try to help out Amarius Mims here. And while doing this, he peels off. He actually gets caught with Teddy K. So their feet gets kind of tangled up a little bit, and he falls. He falls, and he falls into number 0, which draws the chop blocking penalty. Now, this play, it's just an unfortunate event where, you know, his feet got tangled up with Teddy K. He ends up falling on his face, and obviously because of that, he ends up tripping number 0. Now, obviously, this is dangerous. Player could hurt themselves if in this situation, so that's why chop block is called. But in reality, was this malicious? No. Was this on purpose? No. This was just a, hey, I got my feet tangled up. I fell to the ground. You know, preferably on that play, you would like to see him stay on his feet, you know, pick up that block on that right tackle Mims, and be able to really maneuver the guy around. In the end, he falls on his face. It is what it is, right? 1st and goal here after the penalty flag, which moves us back a great distance. He's going to go one-on-one here, and you can see the guy is getting the outside leverage on Lucas Patrick. So this guy's going to run straight through Lucas Patrick. Joe has to get this ball out sometime, and you can see it ends up being, actually works out pretty well because 50 ends up cutting back like a loop blitz. So Mims is able to help out Lucas Patrick to kind of get that double team on that single guy. Now, again, you know, if Mims wasn't able to do that, guy would have ran straight through Lucas Patrick like he's a drive-through worker at Wendy's. It would have been horrendous. But again, it did work out in the end. They did push the guy to help out a little bit, and 50 going back did help out as well. Right there, no big deal, no problem at all in that play. Just good blocking. Pretty much did a good job. Can't really complain on that play. 1st down and 10 now. This is going to be the next drive later. 4:55 to go in the 1st quarter. We're kind of running out of Lucas Patrick plays because, again, he only played the 1st quarter here. So eventually, you know, we're going to get to Cody Ford. Right here, you know, just guy gets the outside leverage. You know, this is, again, him and Mims going ahead and getting the guy. In the end, is this a problem? No. Like, that's just it is what it is, right? Lucas Patrick on this play, I don't think he was assigned to 96. I think Mims was assigned to 96, but Lucas Patrick on that play was set to help Mims on the play, which, you know, works out. Run play right here. Lucas Patrick again, you know, actually very athletic on that play. Does actually get to that, you know, right hand side and is able to track down the guy. So shout out to him for that. But 2nd and 4 here. Ends up being a pass play here. You can see right here, perfect, you know, angle here. This is where Mims, the little side to Mims there. You can see what Mims is doing in that play. So what Mims is doing is Mims is trying to create that pocket, right? He's going to push his guy around here like a circle so he can get, you know, to that pocket. Now watch Lucas Patrick. Lucas Patrick gets absolutely killed on this play. So the guy's he's going to do a little bit of hand fighting with Lucas Patrick, and he's going to push him right and then go left. And he's going to get straight through Lucas Patrick. This ball has to come out now because this guy is going straight for Joe Burrow. I'm telling you right now, this guy is going to hit Joe Burrow if he does not throw that ball right now. Like, that's right there. I mean, imagine that being TJ Watt, Myles Garrett. we're talking about Joe Burrow's on the ground already. Like, these are the concerning reps where I feel like he's going to get better, but it also is very concerning reps right there. 3rd down and 1. Run play at the middle. Again, as run plays are always kind of iffy just because, again, like, they happen so fast, okay? So it's not always maybe the one player's problem. 1st down and 10. It's going to go ahead and be a pass play here. We'll see. And, okay, so guy does go right through Lucas Patrick. It ends up, quick pass on the left-hand side here. So Joe does have to get the ball out. It is a free blitzer as well. You see that guy in the middle right there? That's a free blitzer. It is what it is. This is just how it is in some plays. You got a free blitzer. Got to get the ball out fast. Now, Patrick, I'm not even going to trash him on this play. This is a touchdown as well. I'm not even going to trash him on this play because he does move the guy to the right-hand side and out of the play. Obviously, the free blitzer is not there. It's going to be okay. Now, you see that guy, the right hand is kind of going up. Usually when it happens, it's indicating there might be a hand to the face. I don't think that wasn't called, so I'm not going to go for that penalty. But for that play, I think he did a good job. The free blitzer came in. It is what it is. That's something you're not going to stop. You just got to get the ball out quickly. And let's say, for example, you have 5 offensive linemen. They blitz 6 or 7. What are you going to do? So now Cody Ford is in the game. Cody Ford now being in the game changes a little bit. First off, I'd like to do a little message here. Viewer discretion is advised. We are about to watch something that is considered cruel and unusual punishment, which is watching Jake Browning play a preseason game. So I'd like to say right now for all the audience at home, if you have any small children, please get them away from the screen and do not let them watch this game because, this is very disgusting behavior. Jake Browning. No one should ever be subject to Jake Browning. Anyway, now that I put that disclaimer in there and I can't get sued for it, for the most part, and I'm going to say this right now, Cody Ford did fine. He did go against the second team, which was the second and third team. The real biggest issue on these players you're going to see is number 74. Number 74 is Jalen Rivers. Jalen Rivers, I've been very hyping up throughout this training camp so far. He's looked really bad in this game. You see right here, that's Jalen Rivers. That's not Cody Ford. This is a Cody Ford segment, and we're highlighting Jalen Rivers. That's how bad Jalen Rivers played. And that right there is a running back. That's not Cody Ford. Cody Ford is actually in the middle there blocking. But Jalen Rivers just lets the guy go straight to Jake Browning. And it's very, very, it's annoying. It's annoying to see that. It's disappointing to see Jalen Rivers go against like second, third string guys and get absolutely mollywopped. It's very concerning to see that. 1st down and 10, though, it's going to go ahead and be a handoff here. And great blocks, great hole, and great development there. And part of that was also Cody Ford, who helped out, with that blocking right there. So great altogether. Again, like I said, Cody Ford got a poor grade, but he didn't do a bad job. He did, for the most part, a great job. There might be one time in this whole rest of the video where I would say he did a bad job. He did a good job for the most part. Like right here. No real issue. Right there, one-on-one. He gets his guy. He's blocking. He's great. I mean, again, listen, Cody Ford's been on our team for a good period of time now. And there's a lot of people who do actually like him and are Cody Ford apologists. And I understand because he's not bad when it comes to certain plays. He actually does a good job. Right here, he's on an island, which again, he has no real assignment. So he's just looking for someone to block. If no one's going to pass rush or come in, from outside, he just kind of looks for a guy to block there. 1st down and 10 here, run play up the middle. Cody Ford, again, it's a run play. Things happen very fast. It's kind of hard to see, whose fault is whose. But actually, Cody Ford ends up pushing that guy on the ground, number 40-something. So I guess he got him out of the play. He got him out of the play. It works out. 2nd down and 10 now. It's going to go ahead and be a pass play here for Jake Browning. And on this play, the guy does actually get past Cody Ford. You can see right there in the middle. He does get past Cody Ford, but Cody is going to push him to that right-hand side, get him out of the play as much as possible, and then Jake Browning takes a sack. Now, this sack right here is not on Cody Ford. I know it looks like, because like, whoa, the guy got past Cody Ford. Cody Ford kept pushing him out of the way. The rest of the guys need to do their damn job. 76 is Devin Cochran. Yes, he had a wide-open Chuck Sizzle. 76 is Devin Cochran. He's the guy in the end here who's going to mess up and get beat on that right tackle position, which allows the sack to happen. There's also a free blitzer as well. This was just an altogether bad play. And again, like I said, I don't put that on Cody Ford because Cody Ford did his job of keeping that guy on the left-hand side there out of the play. He kept him out of the play. He moved him around. It was a crap play altogether, which ended up working out somewhat. With that being said, though, it's also Jake Browning in preseason, so pain. Sorry, my bad. A little bit of pain there. But anyway, there's Jalen Rivers as well, looking down at the guy. All right, so now we have a better angle of this play. So looking at this again, Cody Ford does get beat on the outside here, but he does a good job. He does a good job pushing this guy to the left. Push him to the left. Get him out of the play, right? Don't let him be the issue here. And actually, no. That's a good play. 66 being on an island right now kind of scares the crap out of me when I see two guys going toward my quarterback. Obviously, Cochran tries to pick up number 0. And 66 is kind of just sitting there in limbo while his quarterback gets smashed, which is kind of concerning at the same time, but okay. 3rd and 17 here. Pass play down the field is overthrown here. Cody Ford gets beat. Yeah, so Cody Ford does get beat on this play. The guy gets right through Cody Ford on the right-hand side, which, again, like I said, there are a couple plays this game where, I look at it and I say, yeah, Cody Ford just got beat on that play. It is what it is. That run play, did a good job. Held his guy, held his own. No problem at all. 2nd down and 5 here. It's going to go ahead and most likely be a pass play. Again, like I said, Cody Ford only played, 2nd quarter. So 3rd quarter, he was out. And this one, I believe, so this is a center. So this is a center who's not going to make the roster. He's our 4th or 5th string center. And he just gets beat. That's all this is really. If you watch it, he just got beat on the play. The guy got straight through him, just literally walked past him in a way, and just got straight to the quarterback. So this guy right here, his name is Raymond, R-A-Y-M, Andrew Raymond. He is our 5th string center behind Seth McLaughlin. And listen, it is what it is. The guy's not good. He got beat on the play. It is what it is. Right here, pretty good job. Again, keeping that pocket going. Devin Cochran, really good. God, you got hands to the face against the defender on Devin Cochran there. Not called. But again, Cody Ford, I know he got poor grades in this game. I can't really find one play where I'm like, yeah, Cody Ford sucks. I can't. He actually looks pretty good in this game. He has really good game tape from this game, and there's really not much I can, point out one particular play that would change it. Lucas Patrick, I can. But Lucas Patrick also went against, I guess, the best 2nd stringers they had, and it showed. 2nd and 6 here. It's going to be a little screen pass. Again, on screen passes, I don't really care about the lineman blocking as much. The point of screen passes is to let the guys in so you can throw the ball over their head. That's the point of screen passes. So when I see screen passes, I'm like, I'm not going to, nitpick over anything here. Great block again right here by Cody Ford. Doing his job one-on-one. Really dominated his guy when everyone against him, which is what you want to see against 2nd, 3rd string guys. Again, right here, it ends up being Who in? Okay, so I see Cody Ford in the background here and 66, which I have to think Raymond is at fault because Raymond so far has been awful. It is Raymond's fault. Yup, look at that. RAYM, number 66. Goes right through him. Just goes right through him. Cut that guy, please. Get rid of that guy. Please get rid of that guy. Number 66, you need to be cut. Wait. Oh, this is the same play. Is it the same play? Yeah, it's the same play. Okay. It's just another angle. I for a second, I thought this was a different play. I'm like, you got to be kidding me if you allow back-to-back plays like this. Cut 66, please. Cut him right now. First down 10, though. Pass play here. Cody Ford does a good job. Again, gets his guy. Kind of gets in limbo a little bit after he gets off his guy. Not really a big deal. Second down and 10 here. Again, you know, for the most part, no complaints. One-on-one, pushing his guy around. You know, his guy does get the best of him on a couple plays. A couple of that play, but he ends up, taking care of business. This one is Cody Ford's messed up. So, I would say it's Cody Ford, but it's like Cody Ford and Devin Cochran together. They both messed up on this play. This guy went right through both of them. I'm going to say it's Cody Ford just because he does get the inside leverage on Cody Ford. But I don't know. That's like a combination of the two. He kind of went through both guys. He went through Devin Cochran, and he also went through Cody Ford. It looks like maybe Devin Cochran had another assignment, and he tried to help out Cody Ford there. I'm going to say that's the play that says, Cody Ford, you played bad on that one play. Anyway, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. It was a crazy game. Crazy day. I'm just ready for Washington. Hoo-day!